What is up, YouTube? Spectacular Spider Grandpa coming back at you with another video. Um, this time I have a unboxing that's already unboxed, but first I want to tell you a little story. Going back to let's say 1982, I believe it was 1983. Can't remember exactly what year, but Grandpa was in kindergarten. Um, I remember it being show and tell, and I don't remember. I forgot what Grandpa had to show and tell, but my friend, his name was Eric Myers. Um, he had an action figure I had never seen before, and I was totally blown away by this thing, this action figure, and this action figure was the Skeletor out of the original Masters of the Universe line. And I remember, like I said, I remember being in total awe. I thought this thing was the coolest thing I ever seen. I needed one. I don't even know if it was maybe it was first grade. I don't even know, but it was when the first Masters of the Universe toy line was released. So when I got home that day, I remember begging my mom, take me out to go find these figures. I've never seen them in the stores, blah blah blah. And of course, she said no. Go fucking do your homework or go eat your supper or whatever. Yeah, it was a while before I actually saw these. Back then in the 80s, you go into a Toys R Us, and as a little kid, you were just in awe. But back then it was like a full wall of GI Joe, or a full wall of Gen 1 Transformers, or He Man, Micronauts, what have you. And I just remember those days; those were classic. But I eventually got my first GI Joe. I think it was Man at Arms. Was my first, or not my first GI Joe, my first He-Man X Masters of the Universe, and it was Man at Arms. Um, and then watching the cartoon, and since then I've been in love with Masters of the Universe. I know they recently had a newer version of the TV show or the cartoon, but I never really watched. So, um, back about a month ago, my buddy Trinity's Comics, I guess it was a month ago, maybe 2 months. Trinity's Comics said, "Hey man, they got um, a Dorb you might want for sale on the Funko Shop," and I hopped right on that, and I bought limited to 3,000 pieces, the She-Ra Dorb from Masters of the Universe. And I absolutely love this thing. I can't wait till I find these guys right here. I'm not a Dorb fan, as you guys know. I call them butt plugs, but I had to have this, and I have to have these. I'm a big Masters of the Universe fan. I believe that my second MOTU figure was Merman. I had Man at Arms and Merman. I remember Merman being one of my favorites as a kid. So anyway, big shout out to Trinity. Trinity, if you don't know Trinity Comics, he's part of the Blaster Tasha crew. He does Trinity Superhero Cinema on the show, and he's also become my eyes and ears of the Funko Pop world when Grandpa has to work them 10, 12-hour days. He's on top of his shit. I give him that. Hey Mike, did you hear about this pop or this? And I so much appreciate that, because a lot of what Jeremy tells me is part of Shut Your Funko Mouth. That's inside secret. Nobody's supposed to know that, but I guess I fucked that up. But yeah, so big shout out to Trinity's Comics um, for keeping me updated while Grandpa's stocking the Cocoa Puffs. Another shout out to BGG. Sometimes he'll shoot me a message. Hey Mike, did you see the Twisted Metal Funko Pop or whatever? So shout out to British Geeky Guy as well. Go sub both those cats up. So I told you that story to tell you this one. I guess it was about 2 weeks ago. My eyes and ears, Trinity Comics, Jeremy said, "Hey Mike, did you see this pop or the this door that's on sale on the Funko Shop?" And I was at work, so I sent my wife a text. I said, "Hey, get on this. Do me a favor, buy this for me." And she did, and it arrived yesterday. I've seen a couple people got theirs as well. Stephen Higgins being one of them. Shout out to Stephen Higgins. And that is, this thing is beautiful. Limited to 5,000 pieces. The Masters of the Universe, He-Man with Battle Cat. Of course, he's going to stay in the package, but it really doesn't do it justice. If you could track one of these down and you're a He-Man Masters of the Universe fan, do yourself a favor and get this. The Battle Cat just looks like the toy from back in the day. He-Man chilling up there. I notice he's got his battle damage armor. He don't have the harness on. He has his battle damage armor. I don't know if you guys remember that or not. He had like a battle damage armor. When you hit his chest, it would roll and it would take down. It was pretty stupid for back in the night, but he has that armor on it. Here it is, instead of his normal harness. So really happy to have this one along with my She-Ra. Thank you, Spider Grandma. Thank you, Jeremy, for giving me a heads up. I jumped on that. I don't know if there's any left. You guys could go try. But really happy to have those. Another thing I wanted to show you guys, I kind of promised somebody, and that is M's Toyland. We recently subbed each other up. He watched the video of my last video where my puppy Kylo was going all batshit crazy, and we got talking about Kylo's lightsaber, and I said I actually do have a lightsaber, but it's not Kylo's, and he said he had one too. I think we have the same one, and here it is. I got this for my birthday, or was it Christmas, from Spider Grandma, and they had these at GameStop. I've seen them most. I don't think they still have any, but this is the replica Darth Vader lightsaber right here, and there's a switch right there. Turn it on. You can't really see it because of the light, but it's old, glows red, but I think it's busted. But this is it. M's Comics, if you're watching this, is this the same one you have? Let me know in the comments. But it's badass. I've loved this thing since she got it for me. Blast to the Stash at this Friday night. Got some great books to be reviewing. We got the Commandy Challenge, Dante, Civil War II, The Oath, Animosity #1. We got Slayer #1. We got Killer Frost #1. And some of the other guys have read some other books that I don't have. So tomorrow is me and my Spider Grandma wedding anniversary, our 21st wedding anniversary, 21 years of marriage bliss. Usually we do something we both like on our anniversary. We don't go all out. She wants to go to the movies. She wants to see that Harry Potter Fantastic Beasts movie, which I'm cool for. I like, as you can see, I like Harry Potter. I got the Harry Potter poster in the back. I've read all the books. Liked all the movies. Well, the books were definitely better than the movies. But I heard this one was pretty good, and I'm down. She asked what I wanted to do. Of course, I'm gonna go to the fucking comic book store, and there's a few issues that I missed. I didn't pick up. I might go bargain bin diving, see what they got. But I'm gonna go to the comic book store tomorrow. So that's it, guys. Please come out and watch Blasted or Stash It this Friday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Sub up Trinity's sorry. Ugh. It's the cocaine. No, I'm kidding, guys. Grandpa doesn't do cocaine. Go sub up Trinity's Comics. Go sub up British Geeky Guy. Go sub up Stephen Higgins. All great guys, all great channels. That's all Grandpa's got for tonight. Be kind to one another.